You are trying to get profitable trading order blocks, but for some reason, price never respect any of those that you mark out. You begin to doubt your entry model, you doubt market structure, or even worse, you end up doubting everything. You take trades based on how you feel because all those confluences that you add feel so useless, and you end up blowing multiple accounts. But what if I told you that the problem is not with your entry model or market structure? Rather, the problem is with you understanding. You don't understand which order blocks are relevant and which ones are not. You get into the charts, you mark an order block, and you hope that is where price is going to reverse. That's why in this video, I want to teach you exactly how to mark out real order blocks. The first thing that I want us to talk about is market structure. Doesn't matter how often this order block that I'm about to teach you works, if you don't understand market structure, it's not going to work. So the first thing that you need to understand is time frame alignment. What this means is you are going to connect 2 to 3 time frame to read what the market is showing. For this example, I'm going to connect 4-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame, and 1-minute time frame. So let's say we're on the 4-hour time frame right now, and the market is bullish and creating higher highs. But when you drop down to the 15-minute time frame, it's creating lower lows. What many traders will do wrong is concluding that the market is now bearish. But they are missing a point that the bearish order flow they see at the moment is happening internally. What this means is the market is only doing a pullback, not the actual trend. It's only bearish for some times until it turns bullish again. So you need to be able to differentiate between a pullback and the actual trend. Or you need to be able to differentiate between internal order flow and external order flow. Like they say, a trend is your friend. So now that we have cleared the elephant in the room, I want to teach you this real high probability order block that I am talking about. Alright guys, so now that we have established market structure, I want to show you how to mark out this high probability order blocks that you click this video for. Right after I show you this order blocks, I want to go into the actual charts to show you exactly how they look like so that you can get the picture of what I'm talking about. Now, the first thing that you have to do, as I mentioned before, is to know whether the market is bearish or bullish. You need to be able to differentiate between a pullback and the main trend. Now, the main trend, most of the time you will see it on the 4-hour time frame. I showed you this, right? Now, you want to mark your order blocks based on where price is going, because you want your order block to align with where price is going. So the first order block that I want you to pay attention to is the last order block that was formed before a break of structure of both external and internal trend. This order block is a high probability order block because it shows intention by breaking through both external and internal. The name of this order block is called a decisional order block. It doesn't always lead to new higher highs or lower lows all the time, but it's a guaranteed area to look for high volatility trades, especially during London session when you are looking to grab Asia low or Asia high liquidity. All these order blocks that I am teaching you right now, including the following one that I'm about to teach you, they all should be marked on the 4-hour time frame. And this one is optional, but if you want to refine them, you have to go on the 15-minute time frame. Now let's talk about this next order block, which by far is the most high probability order block that you can ever find. This one is my favorite because it's highly reactive and it usually leads to new higher highs. All you need to do is to repeat the same thing. You go on the 4-hour time frame and you look, but this time instead of looking for a decisional, you go and look for the last order block that was formed on the 4-hour time frame. You need to go on the 4-hour time frame and look for the last order block that was formed. That is the one that you want to mark. Now, to qualify this order block even more, you have to go on the 15-minute time frame, and you need to check if whether the market had formed an inducement. If it is that, then it is the best order block. But however, looking for this inducement is totally optional. It's totally optional. Even if it doesn't have an inducement, it's still a good order block. Looking for an inducement is just to make it even more highly probable, right? If that's even a word. Now, if you are a swing trader, I highly suggest that you avoid the first order block that I talked about, which is the decisional. I think you should focus on this one mainly because the decisional doesn't always lead to new high highs. And if you are a swing trader, you want to avoid getting stopped out because you will see price going a little bit into profits and it will reverse because that's what the decisional does. So I highly recommend this one for day traders and scalpers. Now, with that being said, these are the two high probability order blocks that I am talking about. Now, I want to show you how these order blocks look like on the actual charts, and I will end this video. Okay. Hi guys, as you can see on the screen, what we're looking at here is AUDCHF, and just by reading market structure, you can already see that we are bearish because we are creating lower lows. We see this break of structures. We see that liquidation right there that led to a break of structure once more. This proves even more that we are more bearish. We are bearish, okay? So I want to show you into the actual charts just how we mark this order blocks. And as you can see, I already marked them because, I don't want to make this video to be so long, right? So as you can see, this is the decisional. Why is it a decisional? Because it's the order block that was formed before the break of structure of the internal structure and the external structure, just as you can see right here on the screen. And also you can see the extreme supply right there that I have marked out. We talked about this one. I did qualify this one on the 15-minute time frame. It's a very high probability order block. Actually in this trade right now is running very good, and you can actually go and check for yourself if whether I hit TP, because this is still ongoing. This has not yet hit TP yet. So just to serve proof of what I'm talking about, you can go and check if whether this trade will hit TP or not. AUDCHF. So yeah guys, these are the order blocks that you need to trade that will guarantee you success long term. I've been trading this way ever since last year, no, last of last year actually, and the results have been so fruitful. Yes. So with that being said guys, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you found value on this video.